How's it going, everyone? Today we're back over here on 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, and I'm gonna be talking about, well, rather showing you the LostVayne Meliodas. Now, this unit's been out for quite a while. I mean, the half anniversary literally ended last week, but on my last 7 Deadly Sins video, someone actually said that they would be interested in seeing a LostVayne showcase, and because I really want to make another video on this game, I thought it would be fun because LostVayne Meliodas is probably my favorite thing that I have on the game. I was very fortunate to get that, man, and I'll give you some backstory, but before we do that, I want to talk about the new event. So first of all, I have my tavern. I use all the Western stuff. I am a very relatively new player for those of you who don't watch my channel or just haven't followed me on Twitter or anything like that. I've only been playing on this account for like 3 weeks, like roughly 2 to 3 weeks. So yeah, I'm still relatively new. I have everything from the Western style from the last event. I really like it, actually. I think it looks really cool, especially because I live over here in the West. So there's that. But yeah, I want to go ahead and just show for those of you who play this, you know, the event that they have the event where they have the school stuff, and so it's really cool. So I'm gonna equip all that, and then I'll show you what it looks like for those of you who don't play this. So as you can see, it's a whole different style now. It's supposed to, I guess, look like a school. I mean, we're doing a half semester event, it says, so it's supposed to look like a classroom, and I'll be honest with you, it does look pretty cool. Now obviously I don't have everything. For the event, you can actually equip a lot of this stuff for free, and then after the event goes away, you won't be able to, obviously, so you have to purchase it. But while the event's here, you can actually go ahead and see, so you can equip them, but each one costs 30. Now some of them, like the floor or the bar, for example, those things, you can only get that if you have the Hawk Pass, which I actually did go ahead and get this time around. You can go ahead and get some of those items like right here, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna at least get those. It looks cool. I mean, I was never a huge fan of the classroom style like this, if I'm being real with you. Like when I was in school, it didn't really look like this, but I definitely think it looks cool. It does, but I like my Western style, if you know what I mean, so I'll probably go back to that. You can also get some of the items for the actual tavern by doing the lottery system over here with the rolls, which are pretty cool. You can go ahead and get the floor like right there. The kitchen, I'm looking forward to that one. Actually looks pretty cool, and then also like the bulletin board, things of that nature, so you can go ahead and get that from this. But all right, without talking about the event any further, let's get to the task at hand, LostVayne Meliodas. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my account first because, like I said, I just want to show that off. So like I said, I've been playing this for about 2 to 3 weeks with this account, which is not bad. I do have a total CC of 104,000, not too shabby in my opinion. And like I said also, that the LostVayne Meliodas is pretty much my most precious thing on the account. So I was fortunate enough to pull this man on the second step, and I even went on to go ahead and get a dupe for his ult, like I think what, 5 summons in. So yeah, not too bad. To pull this man on 2 multis was really good for this account, and it really helped me out just a big increase to my account. So I do have him at 6 stars right there. He is max level at 70. I don't have him at 80 yet, just because I still have to progress through story a little bit more, but he is max awakened. And for those of you who are just getting into the game like me again, or if you just don't really play this and you're just new to it, this Meliodas is really amazing because he has a unique right here skill, which increases the ranks of all of his skills when he takes crit damage, which is really good. But that's not even the best part about this, man. What makes this dude so good is that he can just ult rush, which is really handy. So in particular, I'm talking about this skill right here. So once you get to the 2nd and 3rd tier for this skill, he does get increased for the ultimate gauge, which is really good. So for the second one, you get it by 1, and then with the third one, it goes up by 2. So that means he can get his ult extremely easily, and this man's ult is amazing. It's AoE, and it does a heck of damage, man. So it's just really good, especially with that dupe. It's not too shabby, and I just think that's really cool. So we're gonna be jumping in some PvP with this man, and I'm gonna just be having some fun with him because I love LostVayne Meliodas. He's really great. All right, so here we go. So yeah, LostVayne Meliodas is really good for PvP, of course, as well. And I am going to be playing the ungeared side over here, obviously, so it's going to be really good. I am still getting into it, like I said, so I still have a lot to learn. He does have a Alaska, so that's going to be annoying. So what I can go ahead and do then, in this case, actually, this is pretty good. Actually, hold on, let me reset that real quick. So let me go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and target this one, and then I'll probably go ahead and just use this on the Escanor because he kind of scares me the most. So I like having the king with me because the king can petrify, which is really good. and that just kind of helps build up some time, or just stall some time rather, I should say, until I get Meliodas' ult, which is not bad at all. So that's very helpful. I do have it again right there. So as you can see, I already have Meliodas' ult got like gauge ready 2 turns in. Like, that's not bad at all, man. Like, he's just so good for that. Even for PvE, like, just being able to do that so quickly, it's so great. It's so great. So there's that. Now I might get it taken away. Honestly, I'm still learning a lot of the mechanics. I know some units can take away the ult, some can't. It's just, I'm getting there, you know. I'm having a lot of fun, and that's all that matters. I'm still in silver too, so none of these games are gonna be crazy, but you know, that's fine. I'm not really tripping about that. I'm just gonna try to have some fun. I do also have Deanne on the team right here, so yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just recently added her to my team, so she hasn't really been doing too much for me. I'm gonna go ahead and use this on Escanor again. Again, Escanor just kind of scares me the most, man. Actually, I messed up. I should have used that second. I forgot. I always forget that. Again, I'm really rusty at this, but I am gonna be going ahead and using Meliodas' ult now too, which is not gonna be too bad. So we should be good. My King's kind of the weakest one I probably have right here. I'm still working on him. Meliodas, I have him pretty well. Like, I have the gear to where he's almost all SSR with like pretty good just rerolls on it, but I didn't really want to show that because it doesn't matter. We're playing ungeared anyway, so it literally doesn't really matter what type of gear I have on my Meliodas. It's not going to affect anything here. But there we go, baby. So honestly, I could have made it where I didn't skip the animation, but I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen it. It's just really crazy because he can go ahead and pull out just all the different copies of him, the clones. It's very reminiscent of Naruto Shadow Clones, man, and that's why I kind of love it, to be honest. And they're extremely strong, like Meliodas himself. So there we go. Only one left to go. Not gonna be too bad. So yeah, it did take a second there to go ahead and get the ult ready, but I did go ahead and smack, and as you can see, that's just what makes Meliodas so amazing. So let's go ahead and wrap this game up, and then we'll jump into the next one. Again, a little rusty jumping back into it here. It's very early in the morning, so not making the best decisions. But unfortunately, I did not get another move for Meliodas right here because he would definitely mess her up. He would definitely mess her up. But as you can see, nothing too crazy. Like I said, we're still in the silver tier, so I'm kind of just chilling. I'm going to try to get to gold very soon because that'd be really great just to get the rewards every week for the actual diamonds themselves. So let's go ahead and do this. Honestly, I wish I could. I probably could have just moved that over. It doesn't matter. I like having King also on here because I can go ahead and heal up. I actually used to have another healer on the team, but I decided to go ahead and bring Deanne just because I think it's better. She's pretty tanky for me, so it's not that big of a deal either, but we're not doing too much damage as you can see right here, so it's okay. We'll just come back around with Meliodas. There we go, going ahead and getting it. But just the fact that he can ult rush, man, it just makes it so helpful. Like, I just think that he's an amazing unit for that purpose alone, and he definitely carries me through just almost everything in this game. So let's just go ahead and use the rest of our moves here. Go ahead and finish it up right there. There we go, baby. So not a bad game, and then we'll just go ahead and jump into the next one. Alright, so another Melascula, which is not too bad. I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do in this case, actually, let's just go ahead and let's focus the Escanor again. Again, just always going for Escanor, man. I just always do that. So yeah, and then we'll just go ahead and use an AoE attack. Another reason I like to bring Deanne, her with Meliodas together, the AoE damage is really, really helpful. I don't think we'll kill off Escanor with Deanne's attack. Yeah, I don't think we would have. That's fine. I do need to watch out for Melascula's commandment though, which is really annoying. The fact that the fire, that's just, that's not okay. Now, of course, this time I didn't actually get Meliodas' ult super quickly, mostly because I didn't have that other skill there. I ended up getting the AoE skill. So, and I feel like they kind of balanced that good. They made it where the skill that boosts his ult is the one that's not AoE, and I feel like that's better, because if it was 2 AoE and then the ult itself, that would just be kind of a lot. So honestly, I don't really want to move a skill. I think we'll be fine. We'll just go ahead and do this. I like to save that though in case I do need to petrify them, but honestly we're looking good right now. So we'll go ahead and do this, and then we'll have Meliodas' ult for sure on the next turn. And then there's that. So he's already down to 2, so nothing too crazy. Definitely can't kill me off or anything of that nature. I'm not gonna lie to you though, that commandment by burning is just really not it, Chief. I'm not looking forward to that, but okay, we're good. It does look like he has just the basic Meliodas, so nothing too crazy. We'll go ahead and use the ult like so, and that's just gonna be amazing, man. Just within 2 to 3 turns to be able to get it, it's just so helpful. It's so helpful. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll go ahead and try to attack Melaska as well if she survives this, which is really good. And it just has such a high chance of critting too, man. I love it. Look at that. Easy peasy cake. Like, just setting it up to where I can get his ult. That's all you really got to do every time. Alright, boys, we finally made it to Division Silver 4. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright, so went ahead and used Meliodas' ult. Now we'll go ahead and use this. And you really shouldn't sleep on the fact that the crit can upgrade his skills as well, because that can be very helpful. So in the case of not being able to actually get 2 of the same skill to go ahead and fill up the ult gauge even more, if I get hit with the crit, then that just increases it as well. Now, I think King might be dead here. Yeah, I think King's most likely dead. He's also got Gowther onto the field now, which could be pretty annoying. But I think we'll still be okay. Yeah, we should be okay. I don't know. King, yeah, King's okay. Alright, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Not bad. So, alright, we'll go ahead and use this. And we'll also go ahead and... we need to start focusing on... I mean, it's not going to matter. The other 2 are going to die, and then Gowther's going to be by himself. But here we go. I also like having King because his is going to be AoE as well. Just having a lot of AoE skills, or ultimates rather as well, is just very, very helpful right here. So there we go. Took care of it. Didn't rely solely on Meliodas' ult that time, and I think that made for a more interesting game. Honestly, it wasn't the same copy and paste. It's kind of why I wanted to pick up after the ult went off. So that's going to take care of pretty much just playing around with Meliodas for today. It was a lot of fun. I usually don't even use the actual armor that he has. I like to use the manga kind of style version of it with the hero, but for this video I thought it was fitting to go ahead and use the LostVayne armor that he has once you get him to a UR. So I think it's really nice, and yeah, man, love this unit a lot. Even though this dude's been in the game for a little bit now, I thought it was fun to go ahead and sit down and just play with him in PvP as well. So I hope you all enjoyed this nonetheless. I'm going to be making more PvP videos hopefully very soon, and just exploring the rest of the event as well. I think that'll be very good. So yeah, with that said, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.